To start printing your plates, you are going to have your printing plate, and then at each table there's going to be a different set of analogous colors. Analogous colors are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. Usually it's a tertiary color, two of them, and then either a primary in the middle or a secondary in the middle. So colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. They'll already be at the table. This table that I'm at has purple and magenta. So I'm going to start by putting a little bit of ink and rolling that out. So I'm going to take the top off, but make sure when I'm done to put it back. I'm only going to take a little bit because too much ink is very hard to get rid of. Then I'm going to put in the middle of the plate, I'm going to spread it out, and I'm going to take my brayer and start to roll it out while holding the plate down. Now I can see that I'm going to need more ink because there's a lot of spaces in between. So I'm going to turn my brayer over because it always has to sit belly up. I'm going to take some more. Then I'm going to put the top back on and just lean the knife inside, or the palette knife. Now you hear more of a tacky sound. Now we don't want it too tacky because that will be too much ink. So we have to keep spreading it, turning the brayer until we hear more of a Velcro-y sound. And if it's still too much, then you can take it and on your table you could get a little bit off. And then we can cover that with another piece of newspaper. That will be in a different part of the room so we don't get ourselves dirty. And that's the sound that I want. Now I'm going to take my plate and I'm only going to do half of it. So I have to lift it up and roll it. Lift it up and roll it. I might have to turn it a little. I want to get this. Now we don't want to see any white spaces. It has to be nice and shiny, so I might have to go back, get some more. And once I'm done, goes belly up. Now I'm going to get my next color. So I'm going to put my plate aside. I'm going to go to the other side of the table that has the other color. Take my palette knife, get a little bit out to start. Spread it along my paper plate. That looks like I need a little bit more. You'll get used to how much ink you need. Put my palette knife back. Take my brayer and roll. And you have to keep inking and rolling until it's nice and even, the same amount of ink on the whole plate, and you hear that Velcro sound. Just like that. I'm going to take my brayer. And now we don't want to leave any white, so it's okay if the brayer gets a little bit of purple on it. I'm just going to go right up to that purple. Okay, put my brayer belly up. Now I'm ready to take this to one of the pressing tables. That is clean, and I will have to clean my hands. My partner can take this over while I clean my hands.